Hi guys, another quick one today. Had a request for some basic twists. To be honest, there isn't much I can do with basic twists. There is sort of the basic ones is just a twist. So I'm going to show you that one today, and some of you might find this odd, but I'm going to do it cold, and doing it cold is actually preferable. And what you're going to need is a piece of gas barrel or similar, the length of your twist that you want your twist. And what that does, it stops it buckling. I'm going to use this bit of 3/8 square, old bit of bar, and it's just loose enough so that it's not going to bind once it's twisted. And that's for that. Then a bending tool. This one I made literally 5 minutes ago. It fits nice and tight. It doesn't have to be that square. It'll focus. Come on, focus. There we go. That's nice and tight and square. And so it doesn't have to be that square as long as it grips the bar pretty well. Now this is a bit of 1 by 1/2 inch. And what I did, if I can find a bit of bar, I'll show you. Put it back in there. I used a bit of 1/3/8. I got this hot and bent it round, then got a bit of 1/3/8. Stuck it in under the bend. Obviously the bend was looser then. I'm just going to try and hammer it back in. You get the idea. Put it under there, right up as far as I could go. Come on, focus. There we go. So I pushed that right up to the end, to as far as it would go, and then I obviously got it hot, hammered it, I held it tight. You could put grips on it, but I held it by hand. And then I just hit it on the end and on the top until it came up nice and tight. Then with the bar still in there, just quenched it out. And that is your bending tool. There's another alternative sort, not quite as versatile, and that's this one, which I think I might have shown before. This is a bit of 1¼ inch by 3/8 with a hole punched in it. This one's actually for 1/2 inch. Just push it on the end of the bar and twist it, which is fine if your bar's open-ended, but you might want to put a twist on a bit of bar that's got something on the other end, which is why the first one is much more useful. Right, let's see if I can get myself organised. I haven't got my tripod today, so I'm going to have to, I've sort of wedged the camera up on a cardboard box on the bench in about the best place I can. I'll just stick that in the vise, nice and tight. And stick on your bit of tube. Obviously if you want a longer twist, you have a longer bit of tube. Now this isn't essential, but it's really useful. This I use for when I'm cutting bar up, if I've got a long bar. It's just a roller. It stops it going up and down or side to side too much when you're twisting. It just helps keeping it in line. Some people put a bit of wood here with a V in it, which holds it a bit tighter. But as I say, not essential, but I've got it, so I'm going to use it. Then literally just slip your dog on right up to your bit of tube and twist. And this is 3/8. You can probably do 1/2 inch reasonably easily. If it's a bit hard, you could actually make 2 dogs and put one on each side, so you're pulling with both hands. It would probably make it squarer, or keep it squarer as you're turning. Now that is that? I've lost count. That I think is a whole turn, but I'm going to go further than that. So that's 1¼ 1½, and then just square it back up so that the bar is parallel again. It's always nice to have the 2 sides parallel, or the same, in the same direction, same plane. And there we go. Drop that off, and oh my god, dropped the camera. But I caught it. I should have been a goalie. Caught it before it hit the floor. It was a stroke of luck. Anyway, there's the twist. Of course it won't focus because I've got it focusing on the vise. You get the idea. The bit of tube keeps it straight. And just come out not too bad. So I'm just going to clean it up, let you have a better look. So I'll just clean this up with a wire brush. Again, if I can get this to focus, there you go. You'll see this is a rough old bit of bar. You see that end, it's as rusty as hell, which I don't tend to stop. I quite like it because if you're making something to look old, it actually looks nice, rather than a brand new spanking bit of bar. Anyway, the reason for doing it cold, it's really difficult otherwise to get a nice even bend. If you're doing it hot, it's ever so difficult to get it hot right the way from there to there evenly. And what tends to happen is you get a bit of a tight twist and a bit of a loose twist because it's hotter in one spot than the other, and you end up using water to try and cool it down, and it's actually really tricky. So if you could do it cold, it's a real bonus. I used to do big heavy bar in an old lathe, but I haven't got that anymore. Anyway, that's the cold twist. I haven't got time today, but I will show you a hot twist on some bigger bar. So thanks for watching that one. I'll see you later.